What's up, YouTube? I'm starting this out with a little bit of a moto vlog. I'm gonna change this primary oil and swap out this derby cover, but I wanted to get it hot first, so figured I'd do a little moto vlog intro to the video. Anyway, I got this derby cover from a place called Beeline Custom Engravings. On my other bike, I got one, and you know, I'm gonna get a little gas first, and then we'll talk about this. No receipt. All right, where was I? Oh yeah, so I got this derby cover from a place called Beeline Custom Engravings, and I got one for the Ultra from the same place last year, and within like a week, last year when I ordered it for the Ultra, within like a week I had it. Week and a half. I mean, they were super fast. This one, they must be getting a little busy. It took about a month, and then there was I missed something on the final inspection, or you know, the proof, I guess, and so it was a little messed up, but they covered it. He ended up ordering a new derby cover for me and re-engraving the whole thing, which was cool of them. They didn't have to do that, but the one negative thing I guess I'd say about it is the communication was a little lacking on it. He ended up having to get a new computer or something for it, and he didn't bother telling me any of that. So I was kind of sitting in limbo. I got the cover right before we left for our 2,000 Miles in the Sun series. So I haven't had time to put it on yet, and this thing's got the ugly, it's not ugly, but you know, the whole bike's matte black, and then they got this aluminum colored derby cover on there. I don't know, it just looks out of place. So I'm really excited to put this thing on. So I'm gonna ride around just a little bit, warm up the primary oil, and then I'll head to the garage and we'll drain it out. All right, we're back in the garage. This is what my derby cover looks like now, or clutch inspection cover, I guess, if you want to get technical. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the bike. So I'm gonna drain the primary real quick, and then we'll pull the cover off. Probably ought to look inside, make sure everything's good, and we'll throw the new cover on. Alright, if you guys have never done this, there's just a little 5/8 bolt right under the clutch cover, and that drains it. There's some light shavings on it. It's not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna let that drain a little bit and go see if I can find a new O-ring for the plug. Alright, I have my old kit. See if I can focus on that. That's the kit for my Ultra. Same engine, probably the same. It doesn't say what the O-rings are, but they look like a 12 or a 13. You don't necessarily have to change your O-ring if it's not too bad. This bike only has 7,000 miles on it, so it's probably fine. But I never used the O-rings in this kit. I just used the big O-ring for my old derby cover. But I'm gonna throw a new one on there just so it's fresh. And it's got 2 more on there, so I might as well, when I do the oil and the transmission, I'll probably just put new ones on that one too. I don't know this bike. I don't know what it's, you know, how old the oil is. I bought it used, so I put about 500 miles on it since I bought it. Most of that's just tuning back and forth to work, which I only work like 4 miles away from home. So anyway, I'm going to change this O-ring on this plug, put the plug back in, and then I'll pull the derby cover off. We'll check out what's going on inside, make sure everything's good, and then throw some oil in it. Whoa. Alright, I don't have one of those fancy primary funnels, so I'm just going to use a normal funnel. Alright, now that I got the primary fluid in, I'll show you guys my new derby cover. So I actually got two things. I got the derby cover, which turned out pretty damn cool. And also, I got a timer cover for the other side of it. So I think it's going to look a lot better than that other one that was on there. I'm going to throw it on real quick and we'll see what it looks like. Bam! I don't know, I think it turned out pretty good. Compared to what was on there before anyway. I'll dig out my service manual and check the torque on those here in a little bit, but there it is. I think it looks way better. Guess I'll throw the timer cover on while I'm at it. Ah, it's taking forever. There, that was a lot quicker. That's the finished timer cover. By the way, this isn't a sponsored video or anything. I did buy this stuff. If you want to get your own, there's probably several companies that do it. I had one done on my Ultra years ago, and then I had one done for my buddy as well for his 30th birthday. So this is the one I had made for him. He's a police officer. So I had these milled by a guy in Hawaii, and he's kind of quit doing it. He does very selective stuff, but since my logo's pretty detailed, he didn't want to do it, but he gave me this guy's information. Like I said earlier, communication broke down a little bit, but it looks like they're a full machine shop, so I'm sure they're busy in the summertime and stuff. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I guess this is mod number 2 on the Street Bob. The first one was my reflectors, getting rid of those, but I'm hopefully going to be doing a few things to this bike this winter. I love the bike, but I kind of want to make it just a little bit more mine. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video.